I think after this one, we're going to actually go and look at a different range. Because there's the Grand Mummy Army up there. This is the Goblin Army I was telling you about. As you can see, there's no previews down there. I'm going to click on that, and I click on it again. Yeah, so this one doesn't actually let me zoom in, which is a shame. But we're going to go look at the Mummy Army. So these ones are unique, I'm taking it. They're not like your regular standard box sets. These ones come, I believe, with unique armies completely and only to them. Protect the tombs. Do not let the living get to the king. This set contains one Lynch Lord, one Battle Standard, one Lynch Reanimator, 20 mummies with spears, 20 mummies with swords, 20 archers, one catapult and crew, 5 vultures, and 5 Anubit warriors. Alrighty, this only contains 77 models, which is not bad. Yeah, oh no, this one won't let me click in either. It was only the other one. Alrighty. But as you can see, there's a nice small little army for you. You get some harpies over here, some vultures. Well, let's take a peek. Oh, these are very nice models, chat. You could easily probably throw these into your old world army, maybe possibly. So there's your standard bearer right there. Very nice, creepy looking guys. Guy with the robe back there. They're all kind of mummified and falling apart. Very cool. Do like them. They're spooky dokey, chat. Another standard bearer here. Here are your sword guys. They've got your classical Egyptian swords right there. They do look a bit rounded. Maybe they're blunt, so that's not a good thing. I do like that guy's pose, but again, I can't tell if it's. Yeah, it does look like it's one guy to base this time. This one you can actually tell it's I think one guy to base. Yes, one guy to base. Some of the models it's hard to tell if it's one guy to a base or two guys to a base. There are your archers, very very creepy looking faces back there. I like that face the best because it's all gross and rotted. Very nice, very cool. I like that battle standard. They kind of needed to separate these guys a bit because it is a bit cluttered here, making this very kind of hard to read. I do like the funky hat there that he has, and they got nice bows. What are these things? What are these things? These must be the Anubit guys, the special units with the nice big weapons and the weird horse heads. Um, very very cool. Got weird limbs and things in that nature. Here's your sorcerer, or maybe your commander with the gross undead vulture looking like thing. Very nice. Ooh, this is not a good model to read, chat. Not a good model because the white washes out really bad, so it looks kind of skinny. Not the greatest model that I've seen in this kit so far. I do like this the standard though, but the gold blends into the banner, so that looks like it doesn't even look like it's that just looks like it's 2D, not really 3D. Ooh, look at this dude. He's got his giant scepter. Very, very neat, very cool. Unfortunately, the gold paint is not the best on these guys. It makes it kind of hard to read and muddy, unfortunately. But very neat looking model. Very cool. You have your giant Sphinx catapult. Very nice. That guy's having a bad day. He probably skipped arm day and only focused on leg day. There's your vultures. Very interesting. I was wondering how they were going to do these because we have seen flying bases, but these ones look like they're glued to the bases. Very nice. Decent looking army there. And we're actually going to go up, and we're going to skip the shield halfling shield maidens. Going to go up to the. Not those guys. Where are they? We already did the desert dweller army. Those are the elves. Here we go. This is the Mummy Grand Army, chat. Host grander than the desert has ever seen. The set contains a whole tomb's worth of mummies, all neatly wrapped in bandages. The set contains 21 miniatures. We get the Lich Lord, whatever, Battle Standard, Reanimator, Vultures, Mummy, Spears. What did they add in? So this one gets Mummy Chariots, Crypt Serpents, Scabbard Swarms, Centaur Archers, and Centaur Spear, and one Mummy Giant. See the Mummy Giant in the back? The Mummy Giant is a very, very nice looking model. I did look at that earlier. This is 121 miniatures, but we're going to be looking at that in a few minutes yet because it's almost again the time for the 30-minute marker. Alrighty, chat, ladies and gentlemen. Just got a few more minutes. The plan was to play Soul Reaver tonight for anybody who was hopping in, but that didn't work because Soul Reaver doesn't unlock until tomorrow night. We still have like 14 or 15 more hours before the game unlocks, which is very silly. It should have unlocked it at midnight, which is just a few hours away. Not even a few hours away, because it's 11:43 my time. Oof. Gotta get up and stretch, chat. It's important to do your stretches when you stream, because you don't want to sit for too long. Alright. Alrighty, chat. Ooh, can we? No, we can't zoom in. That's all it. I mean, we kind of can, but we can't. But ladies and gentlemen of YouTube's, my name is Red Bread, and this is the Grand Oasis Army. This is a bit different than the little other army that we saw. The little other army, I feel, is more of like a small platoon. This is a very nice army. We're gonna get a big boy in the back of this one. We did see the catapult. We did see these guys, but there's a few other ones that we did not see. Like we saw these guys here. These guys are new. These are definitely new. So let's take a gander. We've seen these guys before. These are your standard fodder, your sword and shield dudes. We've seen these before. These are the vultures. Whoop. Okay, these are your spearmen. I do like the faces on these guys. They're very nice. I like how that guy's got a cloak over his face, and I just realized it's the same guy in back. They just painted the cloaks different. So you're going to get some repeaters, but that's common with every miniature game. There's your giant, chat. This is your undead giant. I quite like this dude. This is a very, very nice, very detailed model. Very clean. Not hard to read. Very well painted. Some of these models can be very hard to read, and the paint job is very muddled. Not at all with this. As you can see, this is a beautiful model. This is a chef's kiss of a model. I'm losing my voice. I don't know why, but he's got plenty of skulls all around. He's got skulls there, skulls there, skulls here, skull there. He's even got a little scorpion buddy there. He's got skulls in the center, skulls all down the side. You'll know this guy's means business. He's got very nice weapons. It would have been nice if these would have been shredded, but I understand. I do like this model. Don't get me wrong. It's a very gorgeous, gorgeous model. Very nice. Very, very nice. Cream of the crop. You can buy this guy separate too if you don't want the other armies. You can easily put this guy in your old world army. I forget what they're called. The Tomb Kings. Yes, Tomb Kings. Those guys are very cool. This guy would fit in. Probably do conversions and stuff with him. It's a very nice model. Very nice, cool resin model. Here are your mummy chariots. I'm not sure how I feel about the horses. The horses are kind of wonky. I know they're skeleton looking, but that looks like a pig snout to me and not a horse nose. That is very, very stiff. They should have just gone for another one of these wibbly wobbly ropes instead of that. That does not look very good. Here are your centaurs, your mummy centaurs. That's kind of interesting and cartoony. I wish we could actually see what they looked like and not just like these prints there. There are your centaurs with the bows. I don't know how I feel about these. These are kind of very, very cartoony and very different from the aesthetic that we've seen. There you go. There's your catapult. We've seen the catapult of doom. We've seen the rest of this army. We've seen these guys. And that was it. Alrighty. That was it for those guys. There's the giant army. We're actually going to go back, chat. We're going to go back and we're going to look at some of the other stuff.